Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. He lied, she may have cheated, and they both exposed each other. This is what really happened between Kris Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner. Before we get started, hit that like button if you are a Kardashian Jenner fan, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Even if you aren't a diehard Keeping Up with the Kardashians fan, chances are you've heard about Kris Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner's very complicated and shocking relationship. For those of you who may be unaware, the momager, Kris Jenner, was married to the Olympic gold medal winning runner, Bruce Jenner. For over 25 years, Kris and Bruce were considered to be one of Hollywood's most stable couples. From appearing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians together to raising 6 beautiful children, it seemed like Kris and Bruce had the secret to the perfect marriage. Well, all that changed in 2013 when Kris and Bruce revealed that they had actually separated. Fans of the reality TV couple were absolutely shocked to hear that the parents of the famous Kardashian sisters had called it quits. And while most people did not understand why Kris and Bruce separated so suddenly, the truth finally came out in 2015. 2 years after Kris and Bruce publicly announced their separation and their road to eventual divorce, Bruce Jenner made worldwide headlines. The former Olympic winner and a traditional family man came out as transgender. Yes, in 2015, Bruce Jenner announced that he is transgender and is on the road to fully transitioning to the woman he was meant to be. And that's how the world met Caitlyn Jenner. Weeks after Bruce Jenner's shocking truth came out, Vanity Fair released the iconic and legendary Caitlyn Jenner magazine cover. On the cover titled "Call Me Kate," Bruce Jenner was officially gone and the world was introduced to Caitlyn. As you can imagine, this jaw-dropping news caused an uproar of controversy. While the entire Kardashian family supported Caitlyn during her transition, there were thousands of Keeping Up with the Kardashians fans that felt like Bruce Jenner was lying to the audience from the get-go. After Caitlyn received an enormous amount of hate and confusion, Kendall and Kylie's father finally decided to release a tell-all book that would go in-depth into her transition and her secrets. And that's when Kris Jenner and Caitlyn's relationship finally ended. Even though Kris and Caitlyn were divorced before the book was released, the parents of the Kardashians were still close. Some would even consider them to be good friends. But after Caitlyn Jenner came after Kris and her family, that's when the momager finally said goodbye to the person she was married to for 25 years. So what exactly was written in the book that set a fire in the Kardashian world? Well, get ready, because Caitlyn's tell-all book is definitely a shocker. The entire tell-all book, named The Secrets of My Life, goes into details about what Caitlyn Jenner went through before her public transitioning. Not only does Caitlyn talk about her first time trying on dresses and going shopping for shoes, but she also disclosed some Kardashian secrets. In the book, Caitlyn opens up about her ex-wife Kris and how the momager knew about her secret identity the entire time. "I tell Kris about my gender issues before I make love to her. This will always be a subject of dispute between Kris and me as to how much she could intuit about my gender issues. She insists that she was taken by surprise by my ultimate transition to Caitlyn. I told her I dressed as a woman and she knew I did because I did it several times in front of her after we were married," said the Olympic winner. Caitlyn Jenner also states how Kris Jenner is the person who handles all the family's finances and money. Along with exposing Kris for knowing about her gender dysmorphia and her little secret, Caitlyn also revealed that Kris was the reason why Caitlyn still doesn't talk to his sister or his immediate family. With this tell-all book, it was obvious Caitlyn was trying to come after Kris in the hopes of destroying her public figure. And even though Caitlyn's book was mainly focused on her journey to becoming a woman, readers and fans of the Kardashians could not believe how much of the book was focused on bashing the reality TV family. But it wasn't only the readers who thought Caitlyn was being rude and very harsh to the family he raised. As you can imagine, the Kardashian sisters were absolutely mortified to hear and read Caitlyn go after them in a very public and subjective way. Not only did Kris deny the allegations of her knowing about Caitlyn's gender dysmorphia, but the momager has also said that she knew nothing about her cross-dressing. Soon after the book came out, the Kardashians were met with a sudden wave of hate from the loyal Caitlyn fans. The sisters had to publicly defend themselves on statements that weren't even true. All the sisters, including Kendall and Kylie, even made comments on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, how Caitlyn was behaving in a very immature way. As you can imagine, the relationship between Kris and Caitlyn has never been the same ever since. Even though some sources have confirmed that the parents of the sisters still talk every once in a while, many close friends have stated that Kris wants nothing to do with Caitlyn. Years after the tell-all book was published, Kris still feels extremely betrayed and backstabbed by the same person she was loyal to for 25 years. Wouldn't you be angry in Kris's position? What do you think? Does Kris have the right to be mad at Caitlyn? Would you have released such a public tell-all book exposing your family? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. See you next time.